Hi folks, it's Nick here. Thank you for joining me. Now this is a thank you vid for everyone that's supporting the channel, people that have just been watching it and viewing it and liking it and doing some engagement. In particular for those people that have done that extra mile and supported me on Patreon or through PayPal. So thank you very much, and each month I will give a shout out to all those people, unless you don't want me to, of course. It's not compulsory. And if you want me to shout out any project, anything that's going down, I will do too. Any channels, blogs, events you've got going on the outside world, because it's the least I can do. Now there is still going to be a video log going out on Sunday as per usual, and it'll probably be the Q&As that quite a few people have been asking questions about, and or putting questions to me. We'll probably use most of those, and it might be a two-parter depending on how the time goes. Now first of all, Patreon is a great thing to do. It really helps me progress the channel, because the income on YouTube is not just for me, for all creators in general. It's gradually going down and down and down and down as YouTube try and weed out the small creators, I think, and that revenue is just going to get lower and lower and lower throughout the years. So you could bash your head trying to expand that, but it's only going in one direction, I think. So you have to find other sort of like backing, really. So there is another thing apart from Patreon as well, if you don't want to commit yourselves to that, which free people have used. We can just do one-off donations through PayPal, and there's a link actually on the main site on my YouTube channel there. Free people did. If you do that, please leave a message so I know who it's from. Two of those people didn't want a shout out, which is fine. I appreciate you wanting to be anonymous. That's good as well, and thank you for your generosity. It really really touched me a great deal. But the one person that did go through that place to support it is Dave LAWTON. So thank you very much, sir. You know, these one-off things all help us going forward. It gives me a bit of a rough idea what's possible and what's not. So see, you've got a sparkly graphic, and everyone that donates in that sort of way or through Patreon will be a bit of a graphic. Every now and again we'll do a special Patreon Q&A, and I'll use your graphic to indicate the questions that you're asking. Brilliant. Now also as well, which is a little bit unusual and weird, but again, protecting anonymity. Through Patreon, a relative, very, very close relative, also donated as well. So thank you. I won't put your name up because that might cause some problems. I don't know. It's all right me speaking in front of the camera, being open to everyone out there, but I don't want to put relatives to it as well, if you know what I mean. So thank you very much. So, starting from the top, KRIS AVERY, thank you very much. I think might be a new to Patreon one, that one, so thank you very much. We'll keep the channel going. We'll try and do as much as we possibly can, but I don't want to knock myself out as well. I want to keep it true to what I'm doing, but I don't want to sell out. But also as well, I want to progress things in the right sort of way. People tend to like this channel because it's honest. There's nothing fake about me, especially in those diary cams. I will actually say what's on my mind, and people interact with those as well. So thank you very much. Long-term Patreon, it's been about 3 or 4 months now, probably about 3 months. Lee Birch Garth, he runs the channel Retro Rambles, puts out a video every now and again, so always worth checking out there. Now, as this grows, hopefully these videos are going to get a bit long, so I might have to be a little bit quicker. But there we go. there we go. Thank you very much. Yes, I am touched. Good. Another new patron to the channel, Neil PASSFIELD, got a different name on actually in YouTube, but I always use the names used that you register through Patreon. So if you want to call yourself something absolutely crazy and anonymous, you can do, that's fine. But thank you very much, Neil. Really, really appreciated. As I say, if I could get another 1,000 people like you, we'll be cooking. But it's all about, it's been gradually going up each time. So hopefully as the word gets out that I'm around and what we're doing, and it's a friendly channel and it involves people to comment and I often answer, hopefully we can build that up excellently. SIGURDUR FINNSSON, thank you very much again, sir, for your contribution. Everything is always welcome. Really appreciate the times that you comment there. And yeah, anyone that takes time to comment on this channel and give advice, it's not always taking all advice, but thank you to anyone that's been doing that and supporting it. And also as well, spreading the word. That is the thing, because there's so many, there's tens of thousands of YouTube channels all chasing a small audience in comparison. It's saturated, so it's just getting the word out above that, really. And every time I hear on Twitter or anything like that, people like and trying to promote another channel, I think, well done you, but another part of me thinks, oh God, it's suddenly got even more tricky. But there we go. Phil Hill, thank you very much, sir. A long-term commenter on the channel. Quite often we watch everything, which is amazing, and comment on everything. So thank you very much, Phil. Thanks for the jokes. Hopefully I'm equal to your jokes there, but we have a bit of a laugh. It's all a bit of fun and good stuff. Another long-term person, Kingston LJ. As I've said in other thank you vids as well, can't thank you enough for all your comments, and you and Phil and a few other people are sort of like hardcore when it comes to this channel. Quite often you will watch a hell of a lot of stuff. I don't really expect everyone to watch everything, but you two seem to be, yeah, going above and beyond with your comments and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much. Stuart Thomas, thank you again, sir, for your contribution. Really appreciated there. I mean, this video is just going to be me saying thank you very much and feeling humbled the whole time, but it is. You know, if there was 1,000 of these people, of you out there, I'd be a pleasure just to make the video long. I might have to stream you all across the bottom of the screen really quickly, maybe. But it's still on a personal sort of point, and I can give you individual shout out. So thank you. Hi, Lingphil. He's thank you again. You've been commenting on the channel for ever such a long time, so thank you for introducing yourself to Patreon. It's absolutely huge. Andre Russell, thank you, Andre, again for your contribution there. I don't know who's going to watch this video other than patrons. Some people might watch that and think, yeah, that Nick seems like an okay guy. I want to help him as well, continue the thing going and try and expand it. Essentially, I think it's on about $80 a month at the moment. It's not a great deal. If it ever got to something like $2,000 a month, then obviously you're thinking like I could live off that, and I could buy better cameras. We can go outside. We can do all sorts of stuff. Maybe I need to put in some tiers onto the Patreon site. As I say, PayPal's good as well. Hannibal Solo, thank you very much, sir. Always chipping in with some excellent information. Good stuff. Nostalgia Nerd. Yeah, another one that I really thought Nostalgia Nerd was going to be a one-off, but he stayed here. I'd imagine you must have almost 200,000 subscribers now. If I ever get to that, that'll be absolutely awesome. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I need to find a magic way. Time's starting to run out a little bit. I'll have to do something drastic at some stage, but I don't know what that is. I don't want to be false. I want to stay true to myself. But again, at the end of the day, you do want to grow this crazy thing, and you think, right, okay, what I'm doing at the moment is getting some views, but it's not getting the huge amount of views. I think, okay. I do promotions on Instagram and Twitter. I put stuff on as much as possible, but you're limited, really. I used to do a blog a long time ago, but I haven't got time to do that. Maybe I should put more posts on Patreon, but I'm not sure if that's index linked through Google or not, so that might be a bit of a waste of time if people are watching the videos anyway. Thanks, Elf Boy. Thank you very much, sir, for continuing to support the channel. Always appreciated there, and you do comments every now and again. Erwin Beerhoff, not known as Erwin Beerhoff in the comments section. Maybe you want a bit of anonymity, but a good friend of mine on Facebook. Quite often seeing what you're up to. Actually, not in like an investigative police sort of way. Yeah. I covered myself. I think I've covered myself there. Ashley Clifford, thank you. A fun chap. Picks me up when I'm down sometimes. Odd comment. Thank you very much. Crun, another long-time subscriber to the channel. Hooray for you, sir. Excellent. Squidworth, the whole reason why my Patreon account exists in the first place, because I was always a bit nervous about that, because I thought it put extra pressure on myself. But the extra pressure is just stuff that you put on yourself. Everyone generally is a really good bunch and appreciate what we're doing. But, you know, I do feel at the same time, if people are donating money, they want to see content, want to see the content improve, and want a level of content. So, you know, keeps me going in that respect. And whatever happens to the channel, I'll always be very honest to you. So if it ever gets to a point where we're saying, right, we're doing one video a week, which hopefully it never will, I will actually tell you so you can make an independent decision whether you want to continue being a Patreon or not, or do something else. Excellent. Now, if I don't mention you, because I'm working down the list here and you have donated for Patreon, let me know below and I will correct that. Gary James, thank you very much, sir. I know you do your own games or every now and again there, and I've reviewed a couple of them, I think, so thank you very much. John Marsh, quite often you'll say what games that you like and do recommendations, what ones I should cover. As a lot of these people already mentioned have done, so thank you very much, and I will have a look at those every now and again. Mark Henson, another one of my friends directly on Facebook on my personal account. We do have the channel account on Facebook there, and my personal one with few of you are friends with me on that one. Now, Mark wanted me to do a shout out, which is a pleasure to actually say. If anyone else that's donating money to the channel, I can give a shout out for anything you want to do. But he does have a blog. I'm bound to say it wrong, so I'll put up a graphic about it as well. So check this out. It's at streamit.com/Mark Henson, and there's also got a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/mark.henson.7528. Mark is like a literary writer, a fantasy writer. Did I get that right? You do writing anyway, and I did look at the website. It did look quite nice what you're doing, so well done. So if you get a bit of time, anyone, just have a look at that. I'll put the link below in this screen here. Excellent. So there you go, Mark. There's a shout out to you. And don't forget anyone else, if you want me to shout you out something for next month, then by all means let me know, if you're still a patron, of course. Good. James Lavin, thank you again. Really appreciated there, your continual work. Every little bit adds up, which I say to people, if you can just spare a little bit each month, that will really make a huge difference to me. So there's 1,700 subscribers to the channel or thereabouts. If half of those just gave $1 or $2, I'd be almost there. What's $1 or $2? That'd be absolutely amazing, and then boom, well, things will be looking a lot healthier there. Ian O'Reilly, another long-term subscriber to the channel, so thank you very much. I know there's lots of different options and lots of different people now doing Patreon. Some of them shouldn't be doing Patreon because I haven't developed enough, in my opinion, but that's a whole nother video that I may or may not do. I probably won't do that. Too controversial. But thank you for your support there, Ian. Stuart Sumner, thank you again, and again a long-term subscriber to the channel, and I do like your comments when you occasionally chip in. Richard Shaw Wright, brilliant, connected to him on Twitter, commentator of some note. Well done, thank you, keep doing what you're doing, you do very good work, sir. Obed Brinkman, a friend on Facebook, a good chap to know, quite funny, intelligent, and all the normal stuff of a alright super chap. Thank you very much, Obed. And we're nearly down the end. I hope I haven't lost my place here. Cedric Ravenhill, thank you for your comments that you do on the channel. It's always appreciated. Anyone that always takes the time to watch the video all the way through and comment on it is great, because there's a YouTube algorithm that decides how well to promote a creator's work, and it's looking at things like what's the interaction like, what's the engagement like, have they thumbed up, have they thumbed down, because they looked at the same thing in the algorithm, how much of the video have they watched, have they commented, and a few other things as well. So that is really good. So engagement and interaction is the way to go. I always try and build up a subscriber count as much as I can, but that's not quite as important as it used to be in the past. What is important is the amount of people that are commenting percentage-wise, I think, to the actual subscriber count. So if you've got 100,000 subscribers and only about 8 comments for each video, I think that's worse than having 2,000 subscribers and then sort of like 100 comments and so forth. So you know, this all works in the algorithm, which is good in a way because it tries to cut out any cheating stuff. But man, it is tough going. Thank you very much. And last on here is NIKKI Sumner, a long-term subscriber to the channel as well, so thank you there. NIKKI runs our own fashion blog, which I've mentioned before. Thank you very much, everyone. So there's about, well, 30 of you this time, although not all of you want to be mentioned, and there's a really close relative of mine that I thought best not to mention. But thank you to everyone, every single one of you, either anonymous or not anonymous. It really is a big help as I scratch my brain and try and keep this whole thing on the road. So thank you very much again for people that have watched this video. It's a pleasure saying your name if you're there. If you want to lend your support, there's patreon.com/njenkin if you haven't already, or if you particularly like an individual video and like what you're seeing, there's always the one-off thing at PayPal. Check out my YouTube main page, and it's like an icon at the end there. It's like a white square with a sort of like blue face on it. So, more videos to come. It's starting to get a bit hot again, isn't it, really? But thank you for people that have been G'ing me up as well, keeping my ambition there and my excitement there, my stress away. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.